Hello, my name's John. It's my 100th video of 2024 and you're watching War Games, Models and Other Hobbies. Hello and welcome back. This is my 100th video of 2024 and I thought I'd set myself a challenge and do a real-time speed painting video. So I have here a Primaris Space Marine, all primed and ready to paint. I then have this poster of 100 Space Marine chapters. I have a D100 on my phone, which I've just rolled a 97. So the 97th chapter would be 100, 99, 98, 97. White Minotaurs. Okay. So I will be painting this Space Marine as a White Minotaur. Actually looks quite an easy paint scheme, but yeah, let's speed paint this White Minotaur Space Marine. So, first things first, let's get some of the colours out that I'm going to need. So, some reds for the shoulder pads. And then I'm going to go with... let's go with some Retributor armour for the main body, and then another lighter gold as well. I'm gonna need some blacks and okay, so there's lead belcher for any metals other than the armour. Yeah, off camera right now I'm having a look through all of my paint drawers where I have a lot of different paints. Okay, so there is some Skaven Bite Dinge. Okay, that's enough to get started with. So, having a look, the bolt gun is pretty much quite standard, and then the armour itself is going to be pretty much gold all over. So, if I can work out how to do it, I'll put a counter on the screen, but for now, let's get painting. So I came up with this idea as I was trying to work out what to do for this specific video, and I happened to look at this poster of 100 Space Marine chapters, and I thought, actually, that's going to be a good idea. 100th video, 100 chapters. So, first things first, let's get the metal painted. And this is a speed painting challenge as well, so I want to do this as quickly as possible. So I do also have my hairdryer handy to help force the drying of each coat of paint, but we'll see how it goes. It's, in a way, I think I've kind of lucked out with the White Minotaur, as it seems like a very simple colour scheme, but just because it's simple doesn't mean I can't do it good. So, and this is quite a rough coat of gold that I'm putting on. It's just trying to get it into all of the different details on there. Now I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I have any transfers I could use for this model. I might have to leave the transfers off this one. Let's see what's the time now. Okay. And as always, this is going to be a real-time video. So, the only time there'll be a cut is if I have to let the dog out, answer the phone, or answer the front door. So, it's one of those videos that you'll see everything, warts and all. Now, one thing I am thinking, I don't want it all to be completely gold, because you need a little bit of detail in there, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what I work out. I think I'm having a few ideas for my standard kind of ways I paint Space Marines, but yeah, let's get this gold on first. So, get the base coat all sorted. And yeah, something different, a nice challenge. I wasn't, well, it could have been one of any of those chapters. It could have, yeah, who knows what it could have been. If I'd rolled differently, who knows? I'm just babbling now, so I'll shut up and just carry on painting. So yeah, this model itself was on, I think it was on an introductory magazine to Warhammer 40,000, a really old one now. And it's been sitting there for quite a while, this model. Just with nothing on it. Just the white primer. But yeah, 100 videos in a year. As it just being part of a hobby, I'm quite kind of impressed with that. I know they're not going to be the best standard videos out there on YouTube, as I do this to learn how to do it as well. It's another aspect of the hobby that I am enjoying now, and I hope you're enjoying the videos that I'm producing. I'm certainly getting a few more subscribers to the channel, which I really do appreciate, and if you're new here, consider doing that. But yeah, it's fun to share my hobby this way. Whoop, let's not drop this everywhere. But anyway, let's talk about what I'm doing so far. So, this coat that I'm putting on is a real rough coat. I'm not too worried about getting the gold everywhere. It's something that I'm going to be able to cover up afterwards anyway, if it's on something that it's not meant to be on. If you'd like to see a sped up version of this video, let me know in the comments. I'm quite happy to do that. I'm also quite interested to see how long it takes me to paint a model as a speed painting challenge. Okay, have I got all the gold? Okay, I think I've got all that gold. So, next step, I'm going to do the hairdryer. Okay. Sound? Okay. I need a wash, and I know which one I'm going to go with. So, I've managed recently to get my hands on a few of these. I should have really sorted out my paints before I did this. There we go. So, I know that there's Agrax Earthshade, but I really do like my Devlin Mud. And I'm going to use this to do a wash over most of the marine. And then I'll hairdryer it again. And then I will give it a dry brush of the Retributor Gold again. But yeah, let's get this on. And yeah, that's... Depending on my time, I might do the base. I might not. I'm not sure yet. If you've got any suggestions for videos you'd like to see in 2025, which is just round the corner, please drop it in the comments. If you'd like to see more painting videos like this, where I'm doing a random speed painting challenge, please drop it in the comments. I'm quite happy to do more things like this. Something different. It's quite enjoying this video at the moment. And okay. So the key thing is I'm thinking about is where we've got the joints in between the legs. I might paint that a different colour later on. But for now, let's just get this wash in place. Oh. Try and stay in focus as well. Apologies if I was out of focus for a while then. So what this wash is doing as well, if there's any bits that I've missed with the gold, it's gonna cover those up, but at the same time it's going to pick out any details of the model which will then be highlighted when I do a dry brush layer. But this is just going to give us a little bit of depth to this marine. And there are so many random choices that I could have had for this model. And it's... Will I end up making more of these for this chapter? Probably not. It's going to be a one-off. But hey, can't be a good quick painting video. Well, I say quick. Don't know how long it's going to be in total. It's foaming a little bit. I don't want it to foam. Okay. Right. Hairdryer time again. Okay, that looks like I've got all of those areas, so I need a nice big dry brush, and let's go for the metallic again. Let's put it on the brush, then take it off the brush. Okay, there we go. There is the gold done. Okay. I'm going to leave the shoulder pads till last for now. So the next job I am going to... I'm just having a look at the poster and seeing colours of things. Right, I'm going to get the Skaven Blight Dinge. And that is going to be painted on all of the joint sections. Need to find the right brush. Okay, let's get 2 brushes out. So let's bring my palette out. I am not a wet palette user. I like a dry palette. It's a way I learnt how to paint many years ago, doing different kinds of painting. And it's kind of stuck with me through the years. Okay, that's that bit done. So I want to try and be as neat as possible at the same time while I'm doing this. Although it's speed painting, doesn't mean I have to be messy while I do it. Let's get the inside of that arm there. Can't see the other arm. Oh, and then there's going to be this bit just here. Let's get a bit more paint. Apologies if this isn't in focus all of the time as I'm doing this. Right, got a little bit over there, so let's try and knock that back slightly. Let's get a bit of gold paint to tidy up that edge. There we go. I did also see I missed the inside of that foot. Oh, jumping through the paints. There we go. Okay. Right, so next thing I want to do is pouches. My go-to for pouches is Rhinox hide. So let's get this on. I'm quite enjoying this speed painting. Please, when I'm done, let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'll put photos at the very end. I'll take some nice ones of it to show you in more detail what it's looking like. Okay, so that's that bit just there. So okay, there's not many other bits on there, so that's okay. So some of... Now, what do I do with... Okay, let's do the gun. So I'm going to need to paint the gun and then dry brush it afterwards, just to add a bit of lightness to it. But I can do all of the non-metallic sections of the gun now, and then tidy up the edges with the metallics afterwards. Let's use a bigger brush. There we go. So yeah, like I said, if you like this kind of video, drop it in the comments and I will do some more. Okay, that's I kind of run out of stuff to say now. Yeah, when you're concentrating what to do and you're doing a video that you've planned only at short notice, you do run out of things to say very quickly. But yeah, let's see how. Don't want to get any black paint over the edges on anywhere else. Okay, that is the black, I think, painted. And I saw another spot of gold that I've missed. Let's just get that. There we go. I think I'm going to be opening and closing that gold paint pot a lot. Okay, so that is now that black dry. So while I'm letting that black dry, let's get lead belcher. And I'm going to do my standard lead belcher work on the side vents of the backpack. I always do these side vents. And I can hear my dog walking around and he's eating, so might want to go out in a minute. We shall see. Let's do the round vents as well. I just went over the edge. That's alright though. I'm going to cover that up with a bit of Nuln oil in a minute. Okay. How long have I been doing this now? Okay, about 20 minutes so far of painting. Okay. Okay, that's okay. So what I will do when I've finished the painting, the bulk of it, depending on what the time is and how long this video is going on for, I will have a look in my transfer collection and see if there's any transfers that would work on this one, because it'd be good if I could get transfers and paint all done in the one video, if I've got any. Oops. Oh, hang on, just gotta let the dog out. And I'm back. I'll have to go and shut the door in a minute. That's if he's even going out now. I'm not really paying attention. Okay. I don't know if I'm being neat now. I'm just kind of throwing paint on here now. The whole speed painting in my head has taken over from trying to keep it tidy. But we shall see how it goes. I'm definitely not really looking at the quality behind the back of the gun there. Okay, right, there's a change brush. There's a few other bits I always do with the lead belcher, and that's some of the ports and some of the other details. And I will do the pipes on the side of the head, as well as the earpieces, and the ports on the back of the head. Okay, just going to go and shut the door quickly. So let's get some of that Skavenblight dinge again. And I'm going to tidy up some of the details on the bolt rifle. Oh, sorry if I'm not in focus. Okay. I need Corax white. There we go. So Corax white. Let me just paint a base coat in these shoulder pads, so the red goes on a little bit tidier. I apologise if this is not in focus at all while I'm doing this. I'm kind of not paying much attention to the camera as I paint this. And I can feel this whole model is slightly tacky as I try and okay. And here, let's paint that purity seal. Don't know what colour that seal is going to be. I might go for a green for that. because it's right next to where the red's going to be. So, okay. Right, I'll do the eyes later. Quick hair dryer. Okay, I need some Nuln oil. So, that's good. So let's start at the back here and do the backs of the knees and that detail just there, and then all of this section just here. I'm going to pick out details with the Nuln oil as well. Oh, I've missed a bit. Okay, right, hang on, let's quickly go over that with Nuln oil. Let's quickly get some more Skaven Blight Dinge. I missed just in there. There we go. Let's get some more Nuln oil. And I'm going to need a bit more Nuln oil. Okay, so you know what I think? I think I will do the base of this. Add to this video, we'll do the base. We will do the base. Okay. Okay, a bit more in there. Let's risk it and put it over the stuff that I've just painted. There and there. Over that bit. Okay. All that detail on the back there. Right, let's go over the pipes on the helmet. Do some venting and some in the eyes, in the back. Okay, let's put a little bit into some of the other details dotted around. Okay, there we go. Okay, there is the Nuln oil for now done. Now I'm going to go with a base of Blood Angels Red on the shoulder pads, the contrast paint. So I might have to touch up a few areas with the gold paint again, but I just want to get this base of red down. Oh, lost my time at the moment. Okay, it's when I do this video and realise that I spend the same amount of time painting a model at my normal speed than when I think I'm going quickly at the moment, but I don't know. Again, I'm babbling again. Okay, that is that there, and I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to null and oil the bolt gun, so let's null and oil all of the gun. Once I've done this null and oil, I'll give the whole thing a hairdryer again to then get onto some of the final details. Okay, and I'm going to have a single white Minotaur model. Wonder if I do have a transfer for it. I do have a folder of transfers that I've collected over the years, and yeah, you never know what you've got in there when you collect so many. And then I've realised I haven't done the base of the handle. That'll bug me, so I'm going to have to, let's make sure I've got enough on that part of the head as well. Okay. Okay, let's get the hairdryer again. Right, next step is some Evil Sun Scarlet to finish off the shoulder pads. Then touch up any of the gold areas. And then, yeah, we'll see what other colours are needed. That'll do. Right. It looks like they have yellow eyes. So I am going to paint these white right now. There we go. Whoop. So paint those white, and then I will use a yellow contrast paint in a minute. But now let's have a look for any gold sections that I saw that I did get some red on there. Got red on you. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was off camera. That's not very good for this video when we're trying to... Okay. Okay. Still got to do the purity seal, but that's okay. Okay, I'm nearly there, I think. Just gonna add a bit more depth to the red. So this is some Bal red, which isn't available anymore, but there are equivalents. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Okay. And realised I'm knocking off every time I touch it a little bit of gold off the top of the backpack, which I don't want to do. Okay. Let's hairdryer it. Let's get some yellow contrast paint for the eyes. Not really going to do much to them. And I did it off camera. Apologies for that. I've got to pay attention to where I am. There we go. Right, let's go for a... Should it be a green? No, we'll do a red purity seal as well. We'll do a nice bright red in slight contrast to the other red. Don't want it looking too different from my standard models, but okay, yeah, that's a nice light red. So while that's drying, I am going to paint the base. I'm not going to worry about being too careful with this, as I am going to give it a wash, but it's basically a dark grey, which is the Dawnstone, and then I'm going to give it a wash with Nuln Oil, and then after that I'm going to give it a dry brush so as long as I've covered any of the gold bits that I've kind of got onto the base, that's going to be fine. I've got to be careful, I keep touching the model with it as I pick it up, but I'll do a final go over. So I mean, I used the wrong brush then to do that, but that's okay. Let's hair dry. Nuln Oil. Plenty of Nuln Oil on this one. Let's work our way around. It's not going to be a complex base at all. That's okay. The whole point of this is a speed painting 100th video challenge. Yeah, I was got me by surprise that I'd done 100 videos in 2024. I know I don't do the most high quality videos, and oh, hang on, I haven't put null oil in there. Let's put null oil in there. And I'm aware it kind of, the subjects jump around quite a lot, but it's because it's my hobby journey, and that's what my hobby does. But I really appreciate everyone who's following me on this journey, as when I started this as part of my hobby, this little channel, I didn't expect quite so many people to tune in. Okay. And at the same time, a little bit of null oil over the purity seal. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think this is getting somewhere. Just throwing a little bit more onto there, a bit across there. Okay. Right, let's hairdryer again. There's still a little bit of wet null oil. And there's only so much you can hold close to the hairdryer. Right, let's get another dry brush. Okay, that one will do. Okay. Bit of paint on, take it all off, ruin the brush while you do it, and then I don't work with this dry brush. I do this quite a lot with my models now. This final dry brush of the base, I don't worry if I get it on any of the model, because it's a little bit of weathering, which matches the rest of the base. Okay, that's that bit done. Now I need to do my rim of my base, which I will do in black, as it's my go-to. Yeah, so the only edits I'll probably do to this video is quieten down the hairdryer. I won't worry about editing anything else on this one, as it's all a bit of fun. Okay, put that down. And that's it. Done. So, speed painting of a white Minotaur's Primera Space Marine. Thanks for tuning in to my 100th video of 2024. I'll put some pictures of this up on the end. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. put comments for other videos that you want. I just want to say thank you very much to all of my new subscribers and all of the subscribers who have stuck with me over the last few years as I've been building this channel. For now, my name's John, and you've been watching War Games, Models, and Other Hobbies.